cook up some oatmeal here in a minute. Maybe some bacon.
Bacon and
Yeah.
bacon's my very favorite.
We'll eat half the bacon this morning, make the other half tomorrow morning. Hey, good morning guys. It's Caleb and Noah with Camphard. We're up here in the Cherokee National Forest in southeast Tennessee. We're just south of Lake Ocoee on a Forest Service road. We got here about 9:30 last night, and we set up in the dark and we stayed up till about 11:30. We whittled some hot dog sticks, made some hot dogs and everything, but we were too tired to even eat s'mores and everything. But it's about 9 o'clock right now and it's 28 degrees. It was 23 here last night. It was the lowest temperature I saw on my truck. And but we hung in there. Noah's trying out his new Browning 20-degree sleeping bag. It's a mummy bag. We got him for his birthday. And did you stay warm, Noah?
Yes, sir.
Stayed warm? Yep, we stayed warm even though it was freezing cold last night. But it's nice up here. It's a little overcast today, but it's Saturday morning now, and we're gonna hang out and cook and just take our time here at the camp this morning. And then we'll go for a ride and maybe camp somewhere else tonight, or maybe come back to the same spot. I don't know. I haven't decided it, but we're staying another night out here so we can do whatever we want. But there's mountains all the way around us. I don't know if you can tell back behind there. Yeah, you can kind of see them back there. And if I walked up on the Forest Service Road, I could show you more mountains that way. But I've never been out here to this area before. This is up north of the Conasauga River, up in North Georgia, where I've been camping before. But anyway, I'm gonna stop blabbing, get some bacon oatmeal going for breakfast. All right, we got some bacon on and some water warming up for Noah's hot chocolate and some water warming up for our oatmeal. And then I'll warm me up some water again once Noah's hot chocolate's done and make me some coffee for the first time ever in the woods.
Oh.
Is it hot?
Yes, sir.
Good?
Yes, sir. Peaches, good. Got the peaches and strawberry.
All right, guys, we're done eating our breakfast. We had some bacon and oatmeal, and Noah had some hot chocolate. And I'm heating some water up right now to have a cup of coffee. And after that, we'll start packing up camp and head on down this Forest Service Road and look for other spots. See if we can find a spot by a creek tonight. But we've just been taking it nice and easy. hanging out around the campsite. It's about 11 o'clock now. Sun finally came out. It's a beautiful morning. It's warmed up a little bit. I'm about to come out of these overalls. But this is a spot. It's a nice level spot up here on, I believe it's Silco Ridge up here in the Cherokee National Forest. But I would definitely recommend it. It's just a little pull-off spot off the side of this Forest Service Road. As you can see, the road's right back here. It runs that way. But yeah, I'd love to come back here. It's really nice. There was a lot of coon hunters back here running up and down the roads till about 1 o'clock last night. One of the coon dogs come running through our campsite actually at one point. But we haven't seen the first vehicle drive by this morning. It's been nice and peaceful. Anyway, get this cup of coffee made and we'll start packing up. All right, y'all. Everything's broke down. We're on to the next one. We'll see you down the road. There's Lake Ocoee right there through the trees. That's the southern banks of Lake Ocoee, Tennessee. The mountains all the way around it. Isn't it pretty? We just pulled off the road here, saw a pretty good overlook. It's kind of a little clear-cut area, but it's got a pretty good view of the mountains all the way around. Pretty sweet spot. Wouldn't be too bad to camp on, because it's got all these wood chips. Everything out here is all wood chips from where they logged, I guess. But it's all soaking wet. But if it was dry, it'd be a sweet spot to camp. All right, we've come across some more cool stuff. Got a nice sized creek down here. It goes under the road, around this bend in the road, goes across it up that way. And there's a good flat spot right back over there to camp. We haven't been down to the creek yet, but we're looking at this huge rock right here. It's pretty cool. Thing is massive. Let's go check this out. How'd you get up there? Look at Noah way up here. Hey, you be careful up there, Noah. Be careful. That's scaring me. All right, I'm gonna have to go up there with him. Look at this thing, it's huge. How about that? Here's a good view of that camping spot we were talking about. Goes down, kind of little footpath down to it, down by the creek back in there. Oh.
It is very steep.
Yeah, it's very slick too. I see ice.
I didn't see ice anyway.
It's still 28 degrees out here and it's already afternoon. It's real steep.
It was easy for me to get up here.
Golly. Look at this.
It's a nice view too.
There's our truck all the way down there.
You can even see the creek very good. I think it's a very good view.
There's the road.
Someone went up here before.
Yep. Hey, you get away from there, bud. Be careful. The last thing we need is you to fall 60 feet. It's pretty cool though. All right, let's get down off here. We'll go look at the creek here in a minute. All right, we're gonna head down and look at this creek now that we've looked at the big old rock face. That thing's cool. Not gonna lie, it's a little sketchy being up there because it's a sheer drop. I mean, that's got to be 50 or 60 feet. There's a big old culvert that goes under the road here. Oh yeah, this is a sweet spot right here, y'all. The road's right up there. It's a big bend in the road. We got this nice creek flowing back here. It's coming from that way. Super flat area. Obviously been camped in. There's 2 fire rings right here. And it looks like the flat area just keeps going back that way. And then right over here behind us is these awesome rock faces coming out the mountain. Looks nice and flat across the creek too. We might have to camp here. I don't know. We might keep riding around, come back to it if we don't find anything better. But this is a prime camping area right here. Man, I've got half the bed of my truck full of firewood. I wanted to bring firewood because I knew it was going to be freezing cold at night. We really need a solid fire. And it's probably about a quarter-mile away back in the woods away from my truck, and I don't want to carry all that firewood back here, but my goodness, this is a nice spot. Little fire ring already there, flat, right beside this creek. Beautiful, beautiful creek. Some nice looking rocks over here. It's a nice area, very, very nice. If we were camping a little lighter, I'd camp down here. All right, y'all, me and Noah hit the jackpot. We walked across the road from that campsite we were just looking at and followed the trail down to the creek, and we followed the creek down. There's a trail that runs all the way down the creek, and this creek dumps into Lake Ocoee right here. This is the mouth of the creek, and this is Lake Ocoee. And we brought our fishing poles, and we'll be able to walk down here and do some fishing. There's 2 or 3, I think 4 campsites alongside the creek as you come down. And again, this is probably an 1/8 to a quarter of a mile down the creek. It's a nice little trail. But we're definitely gonna camp on this side of the road because we wanted to do some fishing, and I was hoping I'd find a spot like this, and this is perfect. There's waterfalls all the way down the creek. Absolutely gorgeous creek. It's prettier on this side than it was on the other. So we're gonna start unpacking our camping gear and hauling it down in the woods and all the firewood we need, and set up shop, get a fire going, and fish. See what we can come up with. If we can find some fish, maybe we can eat it. That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and that means I'll get to use that thing where we get to keep fish so they don't get away.
Yeah, your stringer?
Yeah.
Yep. We're gonna head back up to the truck now. I'll show you the waterfalls as we head back up. Awesome down here, absolutely awesome. This is what I was looking for. Here's one campsite, super flat all the way around. This is like all the way at the bottom. Down here at the bottom of the creek. All right, this is about 45 seconds walk up the trail from that last campsite. Here's one. It's got a fire ring over here, pretty flat. Some jerks left all their beer bottles and cans and everything down here. I hate seeing that. There's a creek.
Oh yeah, down this way.
As you can see, down that way is where the creek dumps into Lake Ocoee. And then this is looking upstream. I'm sure you can hear it. There's a waterfall right up there. Nice little waterfall. I'll take it closer. We also noticed on our way down, somebody's already bucked up some firewood. And lucky for me, I've got my axe in the bed of my truck. So I'll grab that, split it up, and we'll have bonus firewood But here's that waterfall I was talking about, guys. It's freaking awesome. Look at this. Let's go under it. There it goes.
I never give up. This boy never gives up. Nah, I'm never giving up. I do it.
This is looking up the creek just above this little waterfall we got. Nice little rolling mountain creek coming down these rocks. And this is the campsite we're going to invade tonight. As you can see, the creek runs right beside the campsite here. As you can also see, Noah's got the Chug-a-Lug edition of some Miller High Life. Folks left all kinds of cans and stuff here at this one too. Lucky for me, I've got a trash bag in my truck. We'll clean this mess up and make this campsite nice again. We're gonna make the campsite great again, boys. Anyway, look at this big old hole in this tree here. I'm pretty sure that thing's dead. Yeah, that's dead. I highly doubt it's gonna fall tonight though. That thing's big. Anyway, we're gonna start hauling stuff out of the truck down here. Our truck's parked way up through the trees there on that bend or on the road. Can't stand it when people leave their trash in nice places like this. This is exactly why I always carry around an extra trash bag back underneath the back seat of my truck so I can clean up other people's messes. careful, there's glass down All right, I'm gonna show you guys my fire prep setup. To tell the truth, I've always been a pretty lazy fire starter. I've never wanted to really spend time gathering my materials to build a proper fire and just get it going right the first time. I've always just tried to grab whatever was around real quick and try to get it started. And I ended up wasting a lot of time trying to work on a fire when I knew the right way to do it. And it only took me about 10 minutes to gather all these materials I'm about to show you, and I guarantee you the fire will start up no problem. Whereas if you don't spend the time on the front end, you're going to end up spending 30 minutes working on a puny little fire, and it's just frustrating. So what I start with, I always look for these real dry weeds. These right here growing along the side of this creek. I don't know if you can see them very well. They're real thin, but in the wintertime especially, they're real dry and brittle, and they've got little tendrils on them that are just dry as a bone. This stuff will catch a flame real easy. You just wad it up and work it, and it'll catch up real quick. But I've already got some gathered up over here. Noah's sitting down eating lunch. We made some ham sandwiches and had some Cheetos and some little fruit cups and everything. I'm fixing to get the fire started. It's probably a little bit past 3. The sun will go down at 6, so we got 3 hours, but we're down here in this valley, so it'll probably get darker quicker than that. And it's already getting colder, so we need to get a fire started. So right here, I've got that material I just showed you that I guess they're called milkweeds or something like that. I don't know, they're little dried up weeds. Anyways, and I found some old man's beard. I threw that on top of there. And then here I've got my kindling, and that'll start once this catches a flame. The flame will transition to this with no problem at all. And once that's going good, I'll throw these finger size, about finger diameter sticks on there, and then we've got a pile of firewood just beyond that, and that's our fuel. That'll keep us going all night. Should. If not, I can go to the truck and get more, and I can walk down the trail and split up some of that firewood we saw earlier. But anyway, I'm gonna set this tripod up and show you how quick this fire will get going. All right, once you get a pretty solid flame like that, that's when you want to start putting your finger-sized stuff on there. It's getting good and hot enough to catch this stuff. And as you can see, I haven't even had to blow on this thing. When you do your prep work right, it's effortless. You strike your fire starter or your Bic lighter, in my case, one time, and you got a solid fire going. Here in just a minute, it'll be strong enough to start putting split firewood on top of here. All right, guys, here's the official setup. Got everything ship shape. We're probably fixing to go walk down this trail and go fish down there before it gets too dark. The sun's just about to go behind that little ridge up there. It'll get dark quick then. We got everything the way we want it. Well, guys, we went fishing. My phone died. Obviously didn't catch anything, but we'll try again in the morning. I did find this chair back in the woods. Somebody left it there. The seat part of it's broken. Let me see if I can set it up real quick. See there. I figure I might be able to fix that up, do something with it. Maybe. Anyway, figured I'd give you an update. Let you know why there ain't no videos of us catching fish. We're getting the fire going now. It's really getting cold now that the sun's down. Alright, check in later. I got those logs off the trail that we found.
Let's go.
Well guys, my phone's about to die and I don't have any way to charge it, so unfortunately I think I've got to end the video here. I've still got battery on my actual cell phone, and I may take some more videos on that and put them on my Instagram. So if you want to go over to Instagram and follow @camphard, you can see more videos and pictures and stuff of our adventures. But this is our setup, guys. We're down here on a little creek. I don't even know the name of it, honestly, but we're in the Cherokee National Forest up in Tennessee, just south of Lake Ocoee, which is literally right downstream. I went and got all that wood that was down on the trail and split it all up. My phone died on that and I got it turned back on, so I better sign off here. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Noah says bye. For the record, this is one of the best all-around campsites I've ever found. This place is great. Maybe if I stop it here and turn it off, I might have a minute or two to record in the morning. But we're gonna grill some ribs and eat good tonight. Got some baked potatoes wrapped up in tinfoil, throw in the coals, and it's gonna be a nice night. Wish you could see it. Wish you were here.